We thought the nights were endless, like they owed us something more. We stayed out past the answers, never asking what for. Your laugh cut through the silence like nothing else could do. I didn't know that feeling would become my truth. We talked about the future like it wasn't close at all, as if love couldn't hear us or answer when we called. We thought it would last because it felt so right, because love never asked us to think past tonight. We thought it would last, and maybe that's okay. Some love exists to teach you not to stay. I remember every small thing, your hand against my sleeve, the way you listen closely, like you believed. We didn't try to save it, we didn't try to run. Love felt honest in the moment, and that was enough. Time didn't break us suddenly, it learned our pace, changed the sound of every promise without disgrace. We thought it would last, and I don't regret believing in something I couldn't protect. We thought it would last, and still I know that loving like that helped me grow. I don't miss the way it ended, I miss the way it began. Before the world grew heavier than we planned. We didn't lose what mattered most, we learned how love feels close. We didn't know then how fragile it was, how easily moments can break. We thought love was something that stayed by itself, something no one could take. You talked about plans like they'd wait for us, like time had nothing to nights felt wider than anything else. The days felt warm and slow. I didn't understand how loving you was teaching me how to let go. We didn't know then what love was doing to us, how it was shaping our hearts without making a fuss. We didn't know then that feeling this real would turn into memory and still feel. I remember the way you'd fall asleep before the music would end. How silence between us felt honest, like a friend. We never talked about what might change or how people grow apart. We stayed inside the comfort of an unguarded heart. I learned the rhythm of your breathing, the shape of every night. I thought that knowing someone this well meant things would be alright. We didn't know then that time was near. Changing the sound of everything we hear. We didn't know then, but even now, that love still leads somehow. I don't regret the way I trusted you. I don't regret the fall. Some love exists to show you how deeply you can feel at all. We didn't know then, but I know now. Love was real, and that's enough. It wasn't the way you kissed me or the things you said. It was the quiet moments that stayed instead. The way you listened when I spoke, like nothing else existed. The way love felt unforced and unassisted. I remember how the nights felt open, like they had no end. I didn't know that loving you was changing who I am. That's what stayed with me after the end. Not the pain, but who I became. That's what stayed with me. just again. I feel the same. Some love doesn't stay beside you, it stays inside your tone, in the way you speak honestly when you're alone. Time didn't take the meaning, it made it clear what love was doing all those years. That's what stayed with me and still remains in how I love, in how I I don't live in what we were, I live in what it gave. Our love didn't leave me empty, it stayed with me. That's what stayed with me. That's what stayed with me. We didn't talk about the ending, we didn't count the days. Love was just a quiet habit that slowly found its place. Your jacket hanging by the doorway, your voice still in the room. Every night felt open-ended, like June. We didn't call it something special, we didn't need the proof. We just lived inside the feeling, like truth. When love felt simple and time felt kind, when every thought wasn't fighting your mind. When love felt simple, I didn't know that moments like that come and go. We stayed up talking about nothing, like nothing mattered more. I learned the sound of your breathing on the floor. The city moved outside the window, but we stayed still, like the world could wait forever if we will. Time didn't break us all at once. It slowly learned our names, changed the tone of every promise without blame. We grew into different mornings, different plans, but sometimes I still remember who I am. When love felt simple, I was free before the weight of memory. When love felt simple, I could stay inside the moment, not afraid. I don't wish to live it over, I just remember how it felt when love was something we were doing, not something we had to tell.
You looked at me like you were listening, even when I said too much. Your silence always felt like shelter, never a wall, always a touch. We learned each other slowly, without the need to rush. Love wasn't loud or dramatic, it was us. The nights felt longer than they should have, the days too short to name. Every moment felt important without saying. That was the way we held on, without holding too We used to fill the nights with talking, like words could hold us still. You spoke about the smallest things as if they always will. The radio stayed on too long, some song we didn't choose. I watched you trace the window glass like you were already elsewhere too. You smiled, but not the way you used to, not careless, not unaware. I felt the distance growing softly before it was there. That was where love learned silence, not cold, not unkind, just two hearts understanding what time was doing inside. That was where love learned silence before goodbye was said, when feeling everything at once was heavier than regret. We didn't fight or make a scene, we didn't close the door. We just stopped reaching for the truth the way we did before. I learned how quiet can feel louder than any sound you make, how love can stand between two people and hesitate. You talked about the days ahead like they were safe and clear. I listened knowing every word was pulling us near. The end, the edge, the shift in tone that neither one could name. Love doesn't leave all at once, it slowly changes shape. That was where love learned silence, and I stayed there too. Not because I didn't love you, but because I knew. That was where love learned silence, and nothing needed proof. Sometimes the hardest truth to face is the quiet truth. I don't replay the final moment, I don't change a thing. Some love exists to show you how deeply you can feel everything. I don't miss the way you held me, I miss the way I lived, like my heart didn't need permission just to give. Time carried us to different mornings, different rooms, different names. But even now I hear that silence when love changed. That was where love learned silence, and I learned too how to let go without pretending it wasn't true. That was where love learned silence and stayed with me, not as pain, not as loss, but honesty. I don't wish we'd spoken louder or tried to make it stay. Love said what it needed to say by what it didn't say. jacket on the back of the chair, radio still on. You said something I didn't hear, or maybe didn't want to. Some moments ask you to decide before they're through. I felt the room start closing in, like time was holding breath. That was when the lights fell down and everything felt true. No excuses, no pretending, just me and you. Oh, that was when the lights fell down and love stood still. I didn't know that moment would always live. We talked about the lives we choose, like it was still unclear, as if the truth wasn't standing right here. I watched your hands begin to shake when silence grew too loud. Some love breaks open quietly in a crowd. That was when the lights fell down and I felt it all. Not forever, not safe, but real. If I had known how rare it was, I wouldn't change a thing. That was when the lights fell down and love showed me everything. I walked away like I said I would, but that night never did. The space that slowly grew. We were busy being close, like lovers do. The days were full of meaning, the nights felt kind. We didn't know the time was changing our design. You talked about tomorrow like it wasn't real, and I stood there understanding how you feel. Before we grew apart,
just learn love's other name.
We used to talk like nothing mattered, like the night belonged to us. Every laugh felt unguarded, every silence felt like trust. You leaned your head against my shoulder, like you'd found your place. I didn't know how temporary that feeling was. The city lights outside the window moved like they would wait. I thought love was something steady, something safe. That's how we used to feel before the wait, before the years learned our names. That's how we used to feel. And even now, that feeling alive somehow. I remember every small detail, the way you said my name, how comfort felt like something natural, not something we had to explain. We didn't plan for disappointment, we didn't fear the end. Love felt like a quiet agreement between friends. I didn't guard my heart from breaking, I didn't think I should. I just lived inside the moment like you do. That's how we used to feel when love was clear and nothing else was near. That's how we used to feel before goodbye learned how to hide. I don't miss you like a shadow, I miss the way I lived when loving you felt easy and instinctive. I don't need it back again, I just remember how we felt.
There was a moment before the ending, before the words felt true, when I still believe the future would always include you. We stood in the kitchen talking softly, like the night could hear. I felt the weight of everything changing, but you were still here. The radio played something familiar, something we both knew, and I wondered how a song could sound so much like you. I watched your hands move as you spoke, like you were careful now, as if you knew the meaning of every vow. We didn't fight or raise our voices. When love grows out of touch, I learned how closeness can feel distant without anyone to blame. How love can still be honest when it changes its name. Back before goodbye, I was there. Without defense, without prayer, back before goodbye, I was whole before the world took control. I don't wish we'd stay together just to say we tried. Some love ends to show you how to survive. I don't live inside that moment, but I remember who I was back before goodbye. It wasn't loud or cinematic. It didn't ask for proof. Love felt real in everyday moments and truth. Your coffee cooling on the counter, your coat beside the door. I learned how meaning hides in the ordinary more. We didn't need dramatic gesture or reasons why. Love was something we were doing, not asking to define. That was the love we lived, not perfect, but clear.
I didn't have to guard my heart or be someone else. Time didn't take the lesson, it stayed with me in the way I trust the quiet. Honestly, we didn't promise something endless, we stayed sincere, and that sincerity still walks right here. That was the love we lived, and it remains in how I change, in how I stay. I don't wish for more than that. I'm grateful for the love we had. We believed in things without proof, in love without conditions. We trusted feelings over facts and never questioned intuition.
You spoke about the world like it was open, like nothing stood in the way. I followed you into that belief, day by day.
The nights felt full of meaning, the mornings felt kind.
I didn't know belief itself could be left behind.
That was the time we believed in love,
In us, in everything.
that was the time we believed.
Before the years
Change the weight of every feeling.
I remember standing in the hallway, listening to you breathe, thinking love was something permanent, something we'd achieve.
We didn't know how easily certainty turns into memory.
How belief can slowly fade into history. I don't regret the way I trusted. I don't regret the fall. Some hearts are built to feel deeply, that's all.
That was the time we believed.
And even now, I carry that with pride.
I learned who I was through loving you, even when it ended.
Belief doesn't disappear, it changes direction.
I don't believe the same way now,
but I'm grateful that I did.
the room still knows your footsteps, even though you're gone. Some places learn to remember when love moves on. I stood there longer than I should have, just to feel it stay, like the past was asking gently for one more day. You said my name like it meant something, not like a goodbye, and I felt the weight of every word. You didn't try back when it was ours. Time slowed down. Every feeling found its sound. Back when it was ours, I felt sure that love didn't need anything more. We didn't talk about the ending like it was something near. We lived inside the moment without fear. I learned the shape of your silence, the way you breathe. Love felt stronger in the quiet between. The world kept moving past us, but we stayed still, as if the night would listen if we will. Back when it was ours, I was free, before memory learned me. Back when it was ours, I believe that love was something you just left. I don't live there anymore, but I know what love was for.
fell quiet after you left, like sound forgot its place. I sat there longer than I needed, just to feel your trace. Your cup still warm on the table, your name still in my head. Love doesn't leave all at once, it lingers instead. I walk the streets without direction, let the night decide. Every light felt unfamiliar without you by my side. After the feeling, I understood. Love doesn't vanish, it turns into something good. After the feeling, I remain, not unchanged, but not in pain. I stopped expecting you to call, but not expecting less. Some memories don't ask permission, they just exist. I learned how silence holds meaning, how absence speaks, how loving someone deeply makes you weak, but also stronger than before, more honest than I knew. Because love doesn't end when it's through. After the feeling, I could see who I became because of you and me. After the feeling, I still know how deep a heart can go. I don't wish we stayed together just to say we tried. Some love exists to open you, then step aside. After the feeling, I survive by letting life arrive. I don't live inside the memory, but I carry what it gave. Love stays with you quietly long after its name.